Hi guys. So have you ever gone on a garden website, started looking at all the seeds and start noticing, I've never seen that before. Oh, I wonder what that is. Oh, look at that. Wow. You kind of go down a rabbit hole. Baker Creek is really good at that because they love to focus on unique and rare seeds. So I was scrolling around there. It's like, started looking around. It's like, you know what? I'm going to try a few different things this year that I have never tried before. So some of these are unique varieties. Some of them are completely things I've never ever heard of. So I want to share that with you today. So I'd like to welcome you to my backyard Kentucky homestead. My name is Kim, and let me share with you the 15 new or very unique things that I'm going to be growing in my garden this year. So the first one, which started the whole thing, was the Rebel Starfighter tomato. Now, I've got a ton of tomatoes. I've got more tomatoes probably than I can ever grow. But I had to get this one. I mean, look at that. And the name. They sold me on the name, but that just gorgeous. So it is an indeterminate tomato, 80 days to harvest. Large heart-shaped fruits form beautiful radical streaks of purple, maroon, and green below dark purple shoulders. Deep reddish-brown flesh is both juicy and meaty and offers perfect balance of sweetness and acidity. So I am actually just absolutely excited about this one. It looks really good. The next one is going to be the Basketflower pink. Look at that. It has the flowers with those really neat looking baskets on it. It's probably not a new variety. I've just never seen it before. I think that is just the coolest looking thing. 110 days to maturity. Gorgeous pink bloomed native wildflower will beckon droves of pollinators to your landscape. Extremely welcoming to a bevy of beneficial beings, from insects to hummingbirds and even bobwhite quail. It is 1.5 to 6 feet tall, depending on the location and the soil. So I'm really excited about that. Self-sows freely, so this one is one you probably could overwinter. I may try that. It is the end of January, so I still have some time to overwinter, or just winter sow. So I'm really do that in both cases. I'll start this inside as well as some outside. But it self-sows freely, so this one will be one you may need to watch out for it becoming invasive. The next one is the snake bean, Indian giant. I just thought that was really cool. It is an Indian variety of our favorite fascinating edible gourd. A snake gourd is known as a jachinda in Hindi, and it is, sorry if I mispronounced that. And it is particularly popular in South India, where it is made into curries, sabzi. It's a beautiful vining plant. Doesn't say how tall it gets, but looking forward to trying that out and seeing how it is. So I've never heard of a Tamarillo before, but this looked interesting. It's a Dwarf Tamarillo, South American native, miniature version of the regular Tamarillo. But this one, or Tamarillo, maybe. But this one ripens smaller golden fruit in clusters. May need greenhouse cultivation in the north, frost-free conditions. Eventually grows into a small tree, which that won't happen here. Start indoors 8 to 12 weeks before the last frost. It's almost time to start this one. And transplant after the last frost. More details online. So that looked really, really good. So the one that actually, this is another one that between this and the Starfighter was what got me going down this road, was this Cheiro Roxa perfume pepper. It's a hot pepper, 80 to 90 day maturity. Eye-catching ornamental pepper with next-level gourmet flavor, hailing from Brazil, produces small lavender UFO-shaped pods. Its regal look is ideal for edible landscaping and containers. And it's about 15 times hotter than the jalapenos, so I probably won't be eating this one. But I know some people that will, and it just looked really, 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 really pretty in the picture that they had. So it's a unique pepper. Another one I'm going to try, everyone has seen corn, but this is orchard baby corn. These are very small plants, 3 to 5 feet tall, bearing 2 ears each, 65-day maturity. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a try. I've tried corn before and had zero luck with it. So we'll see if we can do some smaller ones. And it won't take up nearly as much space. Now, I've grown a lot of different kinds of basil, but I've never heard of Persian basil. So I wanted to give this one a try. It's an annual, interesting new southwestern Asian type, distinctive aroma, lemony and spice-like maybe sown in place along summer areas, or started indoors and set out after the last frost date. So that's what we'll be doing here. But I got a variety of different basils. I grew them last year, loved them. It was really, really, really nice. This is not a new one, but I've never grown it before. It's Snail Vine. So it makes these snail-shaped flowers. It's native to Central and South America, this flowering legume. Vine is singularly unique and eye-catching. President Thomas Jefferson, a devoted gardener, called it the most beautiful bean in the world. Produces trusses of gorgeous spiraled flowers that are scented like hyacinth. To soak the seeds in warm water overnight to aid germination. Tropical and humidity loving. We're humid here. Holy cow, are we humid. Keep damp until germinated. Increase humidity with a plastic dome. So very tall. I think this one grows pretty tall as well. Have to look online. Put some more information on the screen if you can find that. But I'm really, really excited about that one. Another one that I had never ever heard about was Job's beans. It's a perennial ancient grain-bearing plant used for food, necklaces, rosary beads, and traditionally in folk medicine for arthritis and to remove heat. It's an annual direct sow outdoors after the last frost. Start indoors 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost. Soaking seeds overnight improves germination. So just, again, I want to get into some craft projects with my dried flowers, and I may see if I can implement some of this as well. So another pepper that I've never heard of was the orange Lesya pepper. Looked pretty good. 75-day maturity, thick-walled, juicy, sweet pepper from Ukraine. The bright orange heart-shaped pepper is resilient and productive, with extra thick walls and a sweet gourmet flavor. A stocky 2-foot plant, so it'd be good for your green stock. Will be so generously loaded with fruit, we recommend staking or tomato cages to prevent the plants from snapping. So really excited about giving that one a try. So the next 3 are common plants, but they are varieties I have never ever seen before. So we have Petunia, Karkulka, Petunia. It's a roughly pink and white petunia. Bicolor bubblegum, pink and white. Petunia has frayed, ruffled edges. Plant just over 1 foot tall. Plant reaches just over 1 foot tall. And they're smothered with these fascinating 2 to 2.5 inch blooms. It's from the Czech Republic. Looks pretty. The next one is a Columbine, Barlow Purple. It's a double Columbine. Add a touch of country charm to your garden. The full double bloom of rich purple laced with white are adorned with frilly layered petals for an elegant, understated look. So really, really pretty. Trying to up my Columbine game. So if you watched one of my earlier videos where I started seeds in the early part of January, I tried some pink petticoat. I've had one of those germinate, so I'm not real happy with that. But I found something on Baker Creek that made that okay. They have a double mix, and they look just like them, only they're purple and pink and white. So we have all the colors here. So I'm really excited about that. It's hardy to zone 4A up to 8B. Yeah, I'm going to start some of these for winter sowing and also some of them inside. Try to get a bunch of these. These are going to be gorgeous. And there's quite a few seeds in that packet. So the next one is a Coreopsis. An incredible Swirl Coreopsis. It has a really dark red center. Really, really pretty explosion of bold little blooms with maroon petals dipped in lemon cream, half-hardy annual that self-sows. Plants are 3.5 feet tall. They hum constantly with beneficial insects, from small native bees to bumbles and butterflies. Blooms last from spring to fall. So a great pollinator addition. And then the final one is also a Coreopsis. Look at that. Incredible seashell mix Coreopsis. Absolutely beautiful colorings. Fantastic native wildflower, 1-inch flowers, tubular petals, and a blazing mix of rustic colors, gold, rust, orange, and raspberry. Tidy and compact dwarf variety stands 1.5 to 2 feet tall. Plants are heat and drought tolerant and highly attractive to beneficial insects. Super excited about that. So anyway, those are the 15 things I'm growing in my garden this year. Check out this video about other things I'm planting this month. And if you're growing some unusual things, please share them in the comments. I'd love to know, because I'm always looking. I'd like to make that an annual tradition, planting new things that I've never done before. So share your suggestions below, and I'll see you the next time.